Hello my lovely Leos, welcome to your February 2020 reading. I hope this reading finds you well. You travelled through January well with ease and grace. This is a general reading for you, Leo. It's a reading for Leo's sun, rising and moon sign. So also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post new videos for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. I'm also offering a yearly reading, 2020 yearly reading, but that offer expires at the end of January, so I think you might have about a week left to order that reading if that's what you would like to do. So let's have a look at it's interesting. I was meditating on your energies, my great Leos, and I just got this sense of this personal struggle, if you like, this personal inner turmoil, this personal redefining who you are and finding who you are, discovering who you are, discovering what it is you want to do and what direction you want to move in, discovering what brings joy into your life and what doesn't. So there's this re-emergence of you, the great Leo. There's been this time of uncertainty, and I feel like that sort of that sure-footedness of Leo the lion with all that confidence has been a little bit shaken. So that's going to vary for each of you, but I feel like it's been a little bit shaken, and so let's see what February holds, what you're moving. January was a time of you really deciding what it is you want to create and start manifesting and bringing that into your reality. So you were challenged in looking at your life, looking at what was in your life and what needed to change, what you wanted to bring into your reality, what was your journey, what were your goals. That was January for you. That was January for you. And so when we get into February, and you've got an interesting spread here. You've got the Queen of Cups, and I feel like I want to say to you, Leo, it's time to do some self-nurturing. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Stop the busyness, stop the organising, stop the looking after others and making decisions and just making sure everything runs smoothly. It's time now to invest in your emotions. I feel like I want to stabilize those emotions for you. I want them stabilized. I would like you to invest in your emotional state. Do some things that are calming to you. If you like swimming, go swimming if it's warm enough for you. Go and do something that you enjoy. So it's about self-nurturing as well as giving out to others and nurturing others and making sure they're all right. Put some of that care back into you. Put some of that care back into you. For some of you, this Queen of Cups is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female that is around you, that is also there to, I feel like, wrap that warm blanket around you, cocoon you, keep you safe. So allow them to do that. If there's this person in your life that would like to look after you, would like to take care of you, would like to listen to what you have to say, and it's almost like a licking of wounds, a healing. So what's going on with some of you, Leo, that there's this healing of old wounds, and there's someone there that would like to help you do that. So allow them to come in, allow them to help you heal, if that's that person that's around you. Very much in your environment. They're very much in your environment, because then you've got the Ten of Wands. That's what that's about. This is the struggles coming to an end, the burden coming to an end. You are reaching a point, it's finished. You've come to this point where it's now just time to heal. There's some burden that you were carrying, something that you needed to deal with, something that you were having a difficult time with. It could be at work, it could be at home, it could be in a relationship, it could be with children, you know, many different forms that takes. But it's about really, rather than keeping them as rods on your back where you need to really have this back-breaking effort of carrying that burden forward, it's about leaving that, lightening that load and taking with you what you've learnt from that experience, how resilient you are, how much strength you have, what you can actually bring to others. You've learnt a lot about yourself. So take that, what you have learnt, and take that with you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask someone to help you carry that burden, sort through it, so that you know what to take and what to leave behind. So I feel like that's coming up for you in February. And, you know, it's interesting because you've got so many sort of regal cards here. You've got queens and kings and knights and, you know, in this spread. And so what is here for you is the Queen of Swords. And this is you in your subconscious. You know, it's about getting ready, being protected, wearing the armor, protecting yourself, living out of your brain rather than your emotions, really preparing yourself for moving forward, preparing yourself for what you think is going to be a hard time, preparing yourself for what you feel like you need to do to protect yourself. There's a lot of thinking involved, there's a lot of processing involved, but the Queen of Swords also speaks of communication. It's communication, and that's asking for help when you need it. And yes, it's fine to have your armor and to be protected, but also not so protected that you don't feel the good things that are coming your way as well. So it's this real inner strength, this feeling of you needing to be strong, this feeling of you needing to have that strength. But don't forget, there's people around you to help you as well. Because I feel like February is going to be a real month of transition for you, my lovely Leos. It's a month of transition coming up here for you, which is interesting because here you've also got, you know, how does that manifest in your reality? There is a passage out of where you were to where you're going. So there's this journey, and for some of you it's an inner journey. For some of you it's a holiday. For some of you it's a change of location, a change of job, somewhere you're going from where you were to where you want to be. But you have got help. There's an oarsman there. There's other people in the boat with you. You're not alone. You're not doing this on your own. There is support around you. So don't forget to ask. Don't forget to ask for the help and the assistance that you need, because that's absolutely there. That's very much around you. So ask for that help. Ask for that assistance that's being offered, because you are being offered this transition. It's a time of transition. It's a time of transition. And don't forget that time of transition, you know, just that time of actually giving birth is the most dangerous time of all. That transition time, coming from the womb out into the world. That's that time, and that I feel like you're going through that transition time of coming into your new reality. And that's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be incredibly subtle. And for others of you, it's going to be life-changing, these changes that are coming in. But they are changes that you're wanting to bring in. They're changes that you're creating. You're wanting those changes. You're making moves to bring that into your reality, to create the reality that you want. So you're very much in control of this whole thing. Then as we move along, and it's interesting because here you've got the King of Swords, you had the Queen of Swords, now you've got the King of Swords. This is male or female, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person that is very much around you, very much supportive of you, has got great wisdom, has got great knowledge, has got great skills, things that they can pass on to you, things that you can learn. So I want to say to you, is there some sort of learning, some sort of new learning or new skills that you're needing to have to move forward into this new reality that you're creating? But there's wisdom with that. There's wisdom. It's not something that's done that's out of control, that's done in a hurry. It's something that is thought about, it's a process. It's a process of growth. It's a process of new learning around you. It's a process of a different way of living, a new lifestyle, new skills as well. That represents that, as well as a person, sun rising or moon sign. But there's wisdom in this change, which is a good thing. So as we move along, my lovely Leo, you've got the Five of Wands, you see, and this speaks of support. There's help, there's assistance, so don't forget to ask for it. Don't be too independent that you're not going to ask. It's about working in a team, working in a group. There's support there for you. You need to ask. There's support there on a physical level, like people around you, friends, family, work colleagues, but also in spirit. So, in spirit, your guides and your people can't help you. Your tribe can't help you unless you ask them for assistance. So make sure you ask them for assistance, and then they'll come in and give you the assistance that you require. So anything that you're working on, any new plans that you're laying, any new projects that you've got underway, any new changes that you want to bring in, there are people around you to help you. So make sure you ask for that assistance, because then you've got the Eight of Wands, and this speaks of things happening quickly. So as we move towards the end of February, the last couple of weeks of February, things are going to start falling into place very quickly. Things are going to start taking shape. It's about your life's purpose. It's about the fire in your belly. It's about the passion. That sort of energy, that resurgence of energy comes back. That drive, that ambition to move forward, to grow, to try new things, to put new things in place, to have new projects, promotions, jobs, whatever it is, travel, whatever it is for you, whatever shape that takes for you, it's going to start falling into place very, very quickly. And I get a sense of this, there's a real surprise there. It's like, wow, that's really happening. It's really working. It's really falling into place quickly. It's as if things start to change overnight for you. So there's a really positive outcome to your efforts, because you're going to be busy. This is using your knowledge and your skill and your craftsmanship to, build Notre Dame. There's a lot of work there. There is work. So for those of you that are looking for work, that are looking to change work, there is lots of work for you. There's overtime. There's an appreciation of your craft, of your skills, of your knowledge. You do work long hours, but you get the financial rewards that come with that. So there's financial rewards for your efforts. There's financial improvement. There's abundance that's coming for your efforts. And that is also efforts in the changes that you're bringing in, the changes that you're putting in place here for you. There is going to be really beneficial. You're going to start seeing results. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to start seeing financial increases. You're going to get that fire back in your belly. So things are improving, are getting much better for you. And then I take you to the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords knights are about taking action. They're about charging fearlessly into the future, into the unknown. There's bravery there. There's movement there. It's a movement sort of card. So there's new study, new learning, new skills, new communication. There's communication with people from a distance. It's about laying those foundations, moving forward, making those decisions, bringing in those changes and seeing them through, because the knights always bring with them a lot of courage and a lot of success and achievement, bravery, moving into the unknown with bravery, with a sense of excitement, with a sense of success. There's success around you as far as communication goes, new skills. What are you doing? What projects are you putting in place? What promotions are you wanting to go for? What does that mean for you? For some of you, it's changes in your personal life. So, it's different for all of you. I'm going to draw a card now from the Dreamtime reading cards. And let's see what is there for you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, what have you got? You've got a cicada. And the cicadas are transformation. How appropriate. This is about transformation. This, you know, the cicada hibernates underground for years, and then they come out under the protection of the full moon, and they climb up into, and they outgrow their shell, so they come out of their hard shell, climb up into trees, and they sing to each other, and they communicate to each other in summer. It's about the transformation. It's about being in a chrysalis state. And so that's where you've been for a period of time, and it's thinking, processing, growing, changing. And when you emerge from that, you are ready to transform your future, transform what is the goals that you're setting, what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it, the timeline you want to achieve it in. And don't be afraid also to work in teams, to ask for help, to get the assistance that you're seeking as well. It's really lovely, isn't it? The Angels of Abundance. Let's see what mantra you've got here that's coming up for you. What is there for you? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's interesting. God is your source. God is your source. Let's see what that says. Everything you need, let me start again. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And that's what you're creating. That's what you're manifesting in your future, this abundance. It's an abundance in not just finances, but how you feel, the richness of life coming to you, everything that you desire coming to you. That's what the abundance is about. That's what you're working towards in February. That's what you're planning, you're recreating yourself. Absolutely fabulous. Hope that resonates with you, my lovely Leos. I wish you many, many blessings for February. Great transformation into something absolutely beautiful. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. And don't forget the short time left for a yearly reading as well. Many, many blessings to you, Leo.